Sylvie DeZutter, and I'm the Associate Director of Accounting for Volunteers of America, Colorado. I'm an ordained minister in this wonderful church without walls. Not long after I began employment with Volunteers of America 13 years ago, we had an affiliate overall introduction ministry meeting to introduce what the ministry was here at Volunteers of America and answer any questions that anyone might have about becoming a minister and what commissioning looked like. I was almost immediately called. I had no question in my mind that I wanted to be of service in ministry in whatever fashion God had planned for me. I was commissioned in 2008, and I was later ordained in 2013. In the beginning, I wasn't sure what God wanted me to do. As a minister, my job in accounting doesn't really appear to lend itself to daily ministry work. Although I understand that being part of the supportive staff, working for people every day is important work. And I do understand that there's amazing things that are going on in all of our programs, and being part of the supportive staff is an important job to fill. But I didn't really feel like I had an identifiable task of ministry support. At one of the VOA National Ministry Retreats that was held in Glen Eyrie in Colorado Springs, I was sitting in the Rose Garden and it suddenly hit me. I often tell people that God speaks to me differently than some people. I guess I don't hear the gentle whisperings in my ear. It just kind of comes to me all in a flood. But what I discovered was that ministry is not what I do. It identifies who I am. We can all be ministers in our everyday, daily interactions, in the way that we greet people, in the way that we support others, the way we love one another, the way we spread joy and hope and strength. Choosing to be a Volunteers of America minister can be most importantly accepting the core values of our mission and listening with your eyes and ears open for every opportunity to bring God's presence to those around you. I've been further blessed to have been an active music minister in my church for many, many years. And what I've witnessed is the profound effect that singing has on the soul. There's no greater joy for me than to wrap the loving words of God's love around someone who needs it by singing a song, and I am humbled and grateful for every opportunity that it arises. If you feel called to become a minister, but don't know what your role as a minister might look like, I encourage you to follow your heart. God will show you in ways that you didn't even see before on how you can become his hands and feet in service to those around you. I'd like to talk a couple of minutes about how peace comes to us sometimes during tough times. There's a beautiful song that I've been reminded of a lot lately, and it's called Be Not Afraid. It was written by Bob Duford, and it speaks about so many messages in the Bible about God's constant reminder that he's with us to support us always. Every week, our affiliate has a Zoom call for all of ministers to check in. Our CEO, Dave Shunk, who was recently commissioned, asks each of us if we've had a God sighting. It gives us the opportunity to think about some good that we've seen recently. It can be anything, but I find myself daily thinking about where the God sightings are. They really are all around us, but if you don't have the right lenses on, you won't see it. I find myself focusing differently on the actions around me. There was a couple of days in the recent past that were exceptionally difficult for me. I was struggling a bit, and I was sitting at the pool in my townhouse community, and it was so quiet. The soothing chirp of the birds nearby, but besides that, there was no other sound. I closed my eyes, and I took the opportunity to pray for peace and calm to enter my heart so that I could see and endure the challenges that I was facing. When I opened my eyes, directly in my line of sight on a branch not terribly far away was this beautiful big red cardinal. And just in that moment, I felt a wave of peace wash over me. It was physical. Life isn't what happens to us, but how we deal with what happens. I think that was my God sighting. Do you have a God sighting? I pray that you see many God sightings this week, this month, and this year. In closing, I have provided a link to a music video that I was honored to be a part of. It's called From Now On, and it's from the movie The Greatest Showman. It was put together by an amazing a cappella group from Colorado called Face Vocal Band, and I am honored to be one of their rock choir singers. We were asked to participate in it with singing and personal videos, and I think it just brings so much joy, and I hope it makes you smile today. Also, on a footnote, the cute little dude at minute marker 3.07 is my grandson. God bless you all and have a joyous week.